Eastern PA with Authority Meteorologist Bobby Martins here with your outlook for September 12th, 2017. We're going to start off with a different vantage point today. Instead of the Mid-Atlantic, we're going to start off with the southeastern United States. I'm doing this on purpose because we really don't have anything to worry about today, but there are some things in our future that we're going to have to start monitoring. One is the remnants of Irma that are going to be moving over toward Memphis. This is going to be later this evening, what we're looking at right here. Second thing we're looking at is Jose, which is off to the southeast part of your screen here. So that may or may not be a player in our forecast. We won't know that until the upper level low that's in the southeastern United States loses its grip of Irma, and then it begins to break east. So that probably doesn't come until later on Wednesday. So the model runs Wednesday night would probably be our first measuring stick to try to see where we're at as far as what the models are going to do with Jose. Once this is out of the way, the models will have a better handle on what this is going to do. So the first thing we're going to be looking for with Irma, this is going to be dying out here, and very little left with it. The closed circulation around it will also be lost. So it's just a remnant wave or a vortex, whatever you want to call it. You're going to have the outer feeder band here that's going to be moving up toward our area for Wednesday morning, but this is not going to be much left to this once it gets up here. Jose is projected to do one of these little loop-de-loop numbers out here, and then it's going to come back toward the southeastern United States. Question is, how close does it get, and when does it start making this turn? We do think it's going to make a turn, but it's going to kind of, most models have this coming up pretty close here, maybe heading off to the northeast. Some have it go a little bit closer than that, like a little bit, you know, where it could at least cause some pretty good rip currents along the ocean, or maybe get close to the Outer Banks, North Carolina. So we're going to watch this very closely and see what it does over the next couple of runs here. But we're not going to really know for sure until the Wednesday night runs, or possibly Thursday, before we can get some kind of agreement on where the eventuality of this track will be for Jose. So just want to address that right from the get-go. Here is a look at this morning. We're going to have a partly cloudy day today. Very warm. I don't want to say very warm, but it's warm for this time of year. Temperatures for normal highs are starting to get back in most places in the 70s, and a lot of our locations will be 80 or above, except for the far northern areas. From State College to Williamsport to Wilkes-Barre, places like that, you will not get to 80 degrees today. But further south you will, and it'll be, again, 80 degrees or above in many locations today. Still a nice afternoon, though, partly cloudy. The overnight, we're expecting clouds to increase. Again, the out feeder band is really falling apart here. Really not too much to it. And this particular model has nothing but maybe a few remnant showers early in the morning, but it's going to be just cloudy in the morning, or mostly cloudy, with a chance for an isolated shower rotating through. This will not be a big deal. Again, no closed low here remaining with Irma here at this point, so this is not there's nothing more than won't even be classified as depression anymore. This will just be a remnant vortex moving eastward. Now this will again move toward us, so we're going to have an opportunity for a late day shower here. It looks like here on Thursday. As we get later in the day, you have an isolated 2 widely scattered showers later Thursday. Thursday night would also be a possibility, and then again here on Friday with some scattered showers as this thing continues to pull eastward. So we're going to have the opportunity for that to be hanging around maybe still into Saturday, but I think Saturday is going to be your isolated day. Your biggest chance for showers will probably be Thursday night, Friday, or later Thursday and most of Friday. Once we get into the overnight period, Friday night, it starts to move eastward, but you still have around the backside of high pressure, you have an opportunity for an isolated shower Saturday, and otherwise we're going to be talking about probably, we'll call it variably cloudy, but mostly partly cloudy skies here on Saturday. This down here is after Jose has done his little loop-de-loop, is going to come very close to the southeastern United States. Again, we'll have to keep an eye on that. And then once we get to Sunday, I think your chances are even less for an isolated shower. We'll call this a stray shower possible on Sunday, but probably most areas stay dry. Here is, again, Jose projected to move not too far from the coastline. This is only about maybe 150 miles southeast of the Outer Banks, North Carolina, so it's going to be awfully close, but it's going to move up in this direction and move away from land. Whether it gets that close or not remains to be seen. It could be, a little bit further out. We'll have a better handle this on what this should do after Wednesday's runs are complete, so probably be Thursday before we get a better handle on it. But right now it's something to keep an eye on. The most ensemble members are not enthused with this either. So not a great chance that this affects us, but there still is a chance, and it's even if it's a 1 in 5 chance, the chance is still there, enough that we have to monitor it. But this is a either a hurricane or a tropical storm coming up the coast here as it's strengthening, moving northeast. So it has to be definitely kept an eye. We have to keep an eye on this. But if you look at the last frame here, this is not getting a Tuesday. You see, this is a cold front moving eastward. So the idea is, depending on the timing of this trough coming in, it should pick up. What is Jose at that point, if it is close to the United States, should push it off to the northeast and away from the coast. But we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Again, not till Thursday till we know definitively that there will be an incoming trough behind us next week once we get past to Tuesday, and this will bring a little bit of cooler air as we get into toward the middle of next week. A lot of drawing on here. I hope you're able to follow that. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martich. That is your outlook for September 12th, 2017. Have a great Tuesday.